we're going to talk about feedback analysis in the closed loop transfer function. So from our last tutorial, we discussed about this block diagram of closed loop system. So today, by assuming, remember this one we put as the multiplication of this, like the actuators and plant, all of them are going to call them G of S. And another case, I'm going to omit all this Laplace thing because it's cumbersome by the time of writing it. Alright, said so. We can start to derive our equations. The first one we get here is y equals to g times u. I forgot to put u here. Let's say u2, and this is u1. Okay, so let me call it equation number 1. Then from here we get, remember, u equals to, we have error here and we have g of s, the controller. So u will be equal to error times the controller. Then let's substitute equation number 2 into equation number 1. This will give us the following: y equals to error times the controller. Afterward, from this point, we can observe that error equals to reference minus measured value, while b equals to y times h. Furthermore, taking equation 5 into equation 4, the result will be error equals to reference minus output variable times sensor. In addition, substituting equation 6 into equation 3, we will have y, my output, equals to g times controller, all of these times reference minus output times sensors. All right. Our next task here will be to expand this equation here, right here. We will get output equals to these 2 times R, so it will be GC times R, then again G controller times output times sensors. As we can see here, we have our output, so we have to organize it. Y output plus this one, Y times controller times sensor equals to times controller times reference. All right. So if we keep organizing this, we just take y's outside, then we're going to have y times 1 plus times plant times sensor, all of them equals to plant times controller times reference. All right. So here we are looking for y over r, which is a transfer function represented by this block diagram here. So if we divide by 1 plus g, mean plant controller, we will have y equals to, then this one will be down here, plus g of c plus h. So remember, we want y over r. So what we do now, we are going to divide by 1 over r both sides. The result will be, so what the conclusion you get here, if you look at this equation here, we see like what we have here on top, nothing but this way, from here to there, just multiplication of whatever is up there. Since this one is called G, so we have G times GC, which is this one, and 1 plus this terminology here times H. Which one? The reverse path or sensors. That's all. So in order to do all of this, whenever I get block diagram, just the forward path or open loop path over 1 plus multiplication of open loop path times inverse path. In the next part, let us see some example using MATLAB in order to do some feedback analysis. Thank you.